Jimmy Jam. I gotta fix my camera. Why it's so blurry? Couldn't sleep. Thought I'd get up and do you, Jimmy Jam. See what's happening with Joe Moolah. Waning moon coming up after the new moon, 17th. And I think retrograde starts after that, yeah. Okay, let's see. What's happening with Jimmy Jam's Moolah? Okay, let's split. Okay, 3, 4. What's up with Jimmy Jam's Moolah? Okay. Okay. Ten of Swords reverse, Tower reverse. And other things. Oh shit, that was a lot. Page of Swords, Ace of Swords reverse, Eight of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Wands reverse. Okay. Ace of Cups reverse. Ace of Cups straight up. Hangman reverse and Ace of Cups reverse. Let's see what's happening, Jimmy. Genie. So, someone's trying to stab you in the back. Let's reverse. Okay. Necromancy, voodoo dolls. I don't know why I'm hearing Cornbird early in me. And that's an old picture. That's for old folks. You know anything about that movie? Somebody might like Cornbird by name Earl. Cornbread early in me. I ain't heard that in a minute. What is that? Cornbread Earl and me. I think Cornbread got killed, didn't he? Hit by a car, I think, something. Trouble for a time, but necromancy, pulling the strings, reverse. Piano strings, guitar strings, maybe repairing those things. Tower reverse. Okay. After the storm, calm down. So a storm happened. No change. Avoiding the storm. Then we got Page of Swords, spine. Detective, police. Careful planning, sharp. What is this? Curious, sports, debate, new ideas, hunter. Ace of Swords reverse. I don't understand. Trouble, obstacles, lies. see that. No focus. No, I don't know what that other word is. No help. Eight of Pentacles, now your money. It's reverse. Business, sold, traded, paid for hire, created on job, not positive, change of focus, money stole, lost, struggling. Hey, Bendall. Okay, got a big one, huh? I received. Okay. Stagnation. No obstacles. Okay, pay for her. Okay. Then we got 7 of Wands reverse. Caution. Could be dangerous out there on the streets. If you're on the streets. Security and helping hands. So you need, yeah. Then Hangman. A bully. Selfish. A break. Standing up for yourself. Return. Returning on you. Legs, arms, hands missing. Not leaving. Getting off or out. Divination, necromancy, rituals, prophecy, wisdom, ghost. Ace of Cups reverse. Liars, no help. Dirty, empty, not received. No love, business spilled, empty. Look at you. Need to heal. Blockages, focus. So I don't know if some people don't have your back or something you were doing. Divinely guided. How you doing? Really, right? Sure have. And thanks for the love, y'all. Appreciate it. So, you plan something out. What is this month? February? Unless you got Aquarius, Gemini in your chart. Maybe a birthday party. I don't know. Some type of something. But, needing security, a helping hand. Some bullies. I don't know if they're trying to attack you. Liars. Pay for hire. Somebody's getting money under the table. Show strength. Well, I want to say choking. There. Showing strength. It's no protection from the ancestors. You're doing something alone. Could be police surveillance, maybe a police officer, I don't know. Or police watching something. 8 of Wands. May need to use magic, positive, fast move, speedy news, magic, witchcraft. Coming shots fired. Okay, love spells. Okay, Okay, color of the number 7. Okay, that's a crazy question. I'm gonna put it up there. I don't feel like thinking of none. All right, 4 of Swords. So you woke, you up, you're doing a job or something. You encounter maybe a gang, bullies. Maybe you heard about this or something. Um, Somebody testing your strength. A love spell. Strong. To make yourself strong. I don't know. 4 swords, no sickness, no sleep. Not getting any rest. So like I say, up all night. Got me up all night. Keeping secrets. So you or somebody's not sharing. Maybe not sharing your secrets, or maybe somebody's not sharing what they know. It definitely return to sender. Dang, wow, gang stock at work. Mm-hmm. If this is it, because I got bullets, this must be, what's your zodiac sign? Because this look like this, that might be what this is. 8 of Pentacles. Definitely work. And we got the bullies over here. Red. Oh, okay, color number red. Okay. Um, yeah, Libra. Oh, definitely Libra. Definitely. Mm-hmm. I think you should have something to protect yourself for one thing. Do use some protection spells or wear some stuff on you. Um, do red and black candles, return to sender. You know what I'm saying? Do some stuff. Mm-hmm. Because they definitely on our ass. King of Cups reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Rebellious boss, manipulator, over emotional. Tell you how they feel. They guilty, but they blaming you. They lying. Whatever this is. A stakeout. A target I seen paid for hire. Could be temp service. Um, 9 of Wands. Undecided, stuck, wounded, confused, not giving up, tired. So somebody's doing something, whatever it is, the business on the street or whatever you're doing, or whoever this person is, I'm speaking in general, um, feel like a victim, feel like exposed, passed through, tired, Aries energy. Hey, Andy. I don't even know what that is. I can't even pronounce that. Thank you for subscribing, Andy. What is that? That's where you live? Show love to everywhere. Wish everybody greatness, protection, peace. Okay? Strength. Inner strength. You have to pull inner strength to deal with this. Aries, definitely, war against you. Um, Ancestors got you though. Okay? Somebody's being protected by ancestors. You could have a water sign that's an ancestor. And it could also be feeling like a victim. Two of Pentacles reversed. Two-faced, struggling, unbalanced, separated, stuck, lost. Moving forward though. What does it say? Breaking a chain. Making a decision. So you found out people are two-faced as fuck. Bullies harassing you. End of the cycle. On the internet, could be on the internet as well. Fixed. Eyes fixed on you. Oh, okay. So that could be that King of Cups then. Masculine energy, it don't matter the energy. Ancestors got you. It's just you're around a lot of two-faced people. Okay, end of the cycle. Then got Five of Swords reverse. They was trying to stab you in the back. All is being returned to sender. I do see that. Weapons, no conflict, holding grudges, resentful, unwilling to damn, can't see shit. Unwilling to give, grant, or allow. You wanting peace, pass out, so somebody talking noise, no conflict, but they talking shit. I don't know if this behind your back because it's two-faced. Maybe they all talking on one of them chat things about you or about the situation. Nine of Swords, just tears, nightmares to make you feel bad, depressed, anxiety. Do they want you to quit? Confused, the past, something about the past, something. Hangman, they want to sacrifice you. Maybe your ideas, you're enlightened, you're smart. Eight of Swords, frustrated, stuck, lost, not wanting to see her go to jail. Victim. Again, Eight of Swords, and I just have Eight of Swords. Eight of Wands. Trapped. Why are they trying to sacrifice you? King of Pentacles. Investment. So King of Pentacles. A lot of business or their business or money. Capricorn Moon. I heard this girl one time talk about the Capricorn Moon. She said that just get prepared that you always going to have to do things on your own, probably start your own business, and you won't have any support. And she said people will always be jealous of you, but watch friends, false friends getting you in trouble. Investments, business, arrogance, power, boss, material, wealth, success. Okay, so you could be striving for that. You are star seed, that's number one. They're jealous of that. Prayers energy. Healer. So I don't know if you're doing very good on your job, you're the top one. Um, Six of Cups, generational curse. Revisit the past. So this happened before. This is something that you have to figure out. Ancestors would be great to ask that question. Um, oh, you were here before. Of course, you probably don't remember. Pisces is also the past. Well, yeah, holds everybody. Six of Cups. Okay. A witch or aunt, uncle, or somebody. Could be a curse. Job situation. Get your own, find your own job. Create your own job. Work for yourself if you possibly can. Save your money, whatever your gifts are. Need to start doing that. Cause it seems like whoever, aunt, uncle, mom, dad, whoever, it's a curse on people fucking with you. And it's an ongoing thing. And also a witch or something curse y'all. King of Pentacles, yeah. Y'all money, business, investment, work. To have hard times. Whatever happened back then, I don't know. Let's see. It would come out Six of Pentacles reverse. Guilty, not getting it back. What is this? Selfish. Struggle. Yeah. I want you to struggle. I don't know what family members did. And that could be an uncle, aunties, whatever. About money. I don't know if it's got to do with stolen money. Hey, DeReal, how you doing? Oh, green? Okay. Five of Wands reverse. Peace, one in peace. No arguments, no fuss. You want to solve the issue. They secretly having meetings behind your back. Or maybe talk to the boss privately. Force magic, a way out. Heavy retail. One person needs to communicate. Yeah, privately over everybody else because she's getting harassed at work. So I would go to the head person. Now they might be the messy person that's starting the shit. That way you'll know the attitude once you get in there. Whatever's going on, I would mention, certain things, see if they mention or seen anything or notice, see how they react. Force magic. But you're dealing with some generational curse stuff. Fire starter. Try not to start a fire. But this is generational curses. Okay. Yeah, Grand Rising, you too. Who, you talk too much? So some type of curse on your money, the people around you. Because Capricorn is also sacrifice. Capricorn is the system. Also karma. It could be intimidated by you. You could be smart, like I say. You could be making money. Your work is good. You're friendly. Yeah. Seem like they're having private meetings. It could be them in the cafeteria, or them in the, or on the phone, on the internet, or little gossip here and there. That's why I say I would go to the boss, because I had a problem similar to this. I was working at a power electrical plant, and it was all different cultures. And the only reason why I had an issue, because this Spanish girl's boyfriend, he was a white guy, very fine as fuck. And when I first went there, they was taking pictures of everybody in the company, and he came stand by me. And hell, I didn't know who he talked to. I didn't know shit about him. It could be about a man and a woman, whatever. And so I was, hey, he fine as fuck. He can stand by me. He was a Libra too. So later on, she had been there. His girlfriend had been there 14 years, and she was was helping training me. She was a Aquarius, and he was a Libra, and the other man that was training me was a Cancer. And I catch on fast, you know, and she didn't like that. I said, okay, we were sitting at a table one day, and she told me, she said, you know that guy, I forgot his name. And I said, uh-huh. And she said, that's my man. I said, oh, okay, I didn't know, girl. I didn't know. He can't stand by me. So he kept coming everywhere I was, causing havoc for me and her. So she started feeling some type of way and started discrediting my work. So by everybody else knowing her, and she been there longer than a lot of them, Asian people. I remember they was talking about my work, and one of them came behind me and hit me on my side. It was a mess. They was trying to get me fired, and we had this the foreman. He was an Italian guy. He was new. The other one had got fired or whatever, left or something. And so they was trying to get me fired. Oh, there was another fine white guy. He was older. Now me and him started liking each other, and they didn't like that. And so they had just got called a black guy in the office, and he left and went home. He quit. So they called me in the office, and they were like saying that I was starting stuff, and couldn't really say nothing, making up shit. It was me, the foreman, and another manager or something sitting at the table. Okay, great. And they were just talking, and so after they got through talking, they wanted to all get up, right? I said, hold up. I said, I don't get to say what I don't get to say what I need to say. So they all looked at each other, and they thought I was going to do like the black guy, and leave. So I started telling my part of how I felt in my innocence, because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And so they just kind of looked at each other and didn't say nothing. So they said, well, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to go back to work. Because it wasn't shit. I ain't had nothing to do with her man. And I just got there. Of course, my work at first, I'm training. So what the fuck? So they just kept picking. So we had to memorize this script for the big people that's going to come by. And if you remember the motto or whatever it was of the company, they would give you $50. So I had been practicing and stuff. So they wanted to make sure. They thought for sure I wasn't going to know. I don't know why they thought. Maybe because I was black, they thought I was stupid and dumb. I don't know. And when he came around, I said it, and they gave me my $50, and everybody was shocked. So the white guy that liked it me, and I liked it him, he would come around, and like he was kind of like supervisors. He would like give me encouragement and don't worry about them, blah blah blah. They messy. He didn't stay too long. And another higher up white man, he was cool with me, cause I always go over people's head anyway, whatever job it is. I'll go over to the big people and talk, and they always like me. So he called me in the office one day, and he said, you know what? He said, I just started my own business somewhere out of town. I said, oh shit, can I go follow you? He said, it's out of town. He said, but you too good for this job. He say, you know, he was letting me know how messy they was. He said, don't let them get to you. He said, try not to stay here long. But, you know, he was just giving me encouragement. It was real. He said, anytime you need to talk, come and talk to me. He was a real cool man. And about a month later, he left. He went, got his own job. He said, I just got enough money to go open my own shit. You know, so it might be about a man, it might be about a woman or somebody looking at you jealous or whatever. Matter of fact, they made it so bad because we was wiring big units, gas units. And I was good. I catch on real good. My work was really good. Then all of a sudden, they wouldn't giving me no assignments. And I had to go and find assignments. You know, then the other cultures, Indian and all of them, they would like, you know, paying attention. And then they start encouraging me too. So I found this one area where they did the little units and you could wire that up to go to the big units. So I asked the man, could I work here at night? And so I'd have some type of work because they wouldn't even give me no work. I was coming to work from 5 to 5, 5 in the evening, 5 in the morning. They didn't have shit for me to do. So I made up my own shit. So the Spanish girl found out I was over there. So she started training the Asian girl. And she started having the Asian girl, wherever I was, put her there to try to want me to train her, you know, and that's her job, and putting her there to try to make me look bad. So the Asian girl started noticing whatever they told her about me. She started noticing. She was like, why are they messing with you? She said, why are they comparing me and you, you know? I said, I said, I think it's about her man. And everybody else, I don't know if they scared of her or what, or dedicated, you know. But they just keep fucking with me. I said, you see, I'm over here, you know, I have to find my jobs every day. So that lasted for about a month. Me and her working together. We got along good. And the Spanish girl did not like that. So one day I came into work and the white guy who gave me that position to work at night to help them boost them in the morning and stuff, him, her, and the black guy, the cancer guy that was training me too, was talking by the computer when I came in. So I had my toolbox. I was getting my toolbox and finna roll it in there, you know, where he told me I could be. And he stopped me. He said, well, I can't let you work here anymore. Like that. I think I worked there maybe 8 months, something like that. And I said, oh, really? I said, why? He said, I just can't. This is not your department. I can't. They had already told him to not let me go. I said, oh, really? I said, well, they're not letting me work anywhere else, you know. So he said, well, I can't let you there. You know, he felt bad about it. I could tell on his face. So I said, okay, okay. Because they couldn't fire me. I said, I guess it's time for me to go. And he was shocked. He was like, you finna quit? I said, yeah, it's about time. I can't take this bullshit. I already was warned that it was going to be bullshit here. And it's about time for me to go. So I packed up my little stuff, my tools and everything, and went put them in my car. And as I was putting in my car and stuff, you know, he was really trying to talk me out of it. And I said, nah, I got to go. And I left. I liked it, that job. I really liked it, that job. I was getting paid good money, too, at that damn job. We got paid every week. Back then, I think I was getting like $500 a week or something. But, yeah. So I don't know if that's a situation you going through or not, but they be doing some fucked up shit. I've been having some fucked up shit on some jobs. But I see now that that's a generational curse. Somebody cursing your family to not succeed. Um, And whoever family bloodline, the people you're around might be the bloodline of this person. Whatever happened, because it says guilty, so I don't know what the dispute was with the ancestors. Um, that's what I'm seeing. Four of Wands, something about a home. Reverse, not stable. Somebody don't want you to have nowhere to stay. Because I know my mom moved around a lot. Oh, okay. So they jealous of that. The co-workers probably. So yeah, they want to make sure I don't have nowhere to stay. I couldn't buy. When I did try to buy Blue Solo, how you doing? Hi Rorain, 737S. How y'all doing? Thanks for answering the question. Um, every time me and my husband had a family home we stayed in, had issues with his sister siblings. Then I found a home for us to buy, and then he didn't want to work anymore. He didn't want. I just had a baby, trying to go back to work, and he started doing some crazy ass shit and messed with my relationship. It cursed that, and lost the home. So this is a generational curse. Like I said, my mom never bought a home. Matter of fact, they lost my grandma's home, her brother, for taxes. So Ace of Pentacles. Let's see. Access granted. Something might be broken. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles reverse. Shit. Maybe not putting your money in the bank and ATM. Hey, Drizzy. What is this? Money coming, divine wish being granted. Okay. Not working. So some got money. Hold up. Expose. Cancer, Pisces. Okay. So somebody putting money spells. Like I say, you don't know who kin to the ones that curse your family. Misunderstanding. Getting exposed. What is this? Homeless, sick, smart. Okay, so they don't want you to have this money that the Creator already gave you. May not be you, but just in general I'm talking. Sitting on the street, struggle, isolation. Queen of Pentacles reverse. So the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Don't want you to have this money. They study doing magic. Bitch greedy. Don't play by the rules. Overwork. Trying to get the business off the ground. Selfish and jealous. That you making money. But they losing money too. Need investors greedy. Hierophant. It's a Taurus. Now that could be preacher, teacher, you speaking up for yourself, or some type of leader, government, secret society, doctor, whatever the deal is. And then devil, Capricorn energy, controlling it. I know that that's a color that came up. That's a question that came up. YouTube, that made that up. I ain't make that up. I just went with it. I said, oh well, I just let it slide. I usually would have changed it. I thought that was kind of strange too. Okay, the color of the number 7. Who thought of that shit? But I just threw it up there. I feel you on that. So we got the system, we got the government. Hey, face, the Russian. Okay. You sent that dollar out on Facebook. That's like a curse. I'd rather you do like $1.25 or $1.50 or something like that. 5 times cent 5. Yeah, cause that's like a curse. You trying to curse my money tonight, Facebook? Cause I'm gonna return the sender. I match energy. So if it's innocent, say it's innocent. If you're trying to discredit or curse me, return the sender. Yeah, that's like a curse sending somebody $1. Okay. So anyway, the government trying to control as far as Capricorn, it's the system. It wants you homeless. If you don't mean it for any evil or anything, okay, I'm sorry for that. But I know with the dollar, I appreciate it though. End of the cycle. Oh, okay, appreciate it. I accept your apology. YouTube, Facebook, forecast reverse. Want it empty, stopping, stubborn, do mind, thinking better, realization. Okay, so what is they having an epiphany about? Three of Wands reverse. Everything out of the closet. All the skeletons out the closet. All their business in out the closet. Situation, no progress. Secret, dark secrets. Telling them the chariot can't move forward. Queen of Wands. King of Swords reverse. Lying. Too much logic. Lies. Quiet. Quiet power. A boss. Control. Okay, they had control over how they wanted it to go. So they try to delay your abundance. Still taking care of business, still looking good, still taking care of your family. Okay. Then it says King of Swords lying. Then it says, the Queen of Wands lying. Let's see. You woke, Five of Swords. You're not in your feelings. So I'm thinking they saying maybe you know a lot of what's going on in the world, the system, the government, and that may have been why this generational curse of them cursing. Maybe your family was that type of people who expose people. Six of Swords. Getting away. Getting out of troubled waters. Okay. Are they asking for you to lie? Get them out of troubled water? What's going on? Knight of Swords reverse. Goons. Help vampires, criminals, sucking life out of you. Aggressive. Outside a person. Disobey orders. So you're not supposed to... it's so funny. When I be saying stuff, I hear big people saying stuff. But when I say stuff, it's a problem. Three of Pentacles, Vatican, blueprints, the key. confession, teamwork, religious, usher boys, skeleton key, baptism, church, dark plans, bad child. Page of Cups. Teach them how to fish. Oh. So I'm not sure if these people are trying to say, teach them what they don't say nothing that they tell the skeletons, tell what's really going on. They want you to lie in order for you to get this money. This is on another note, okay? Hey J Rear, um, in order for you to move on, they want you to lie. These criminals, vampires, whatever, whoever they are. Keep it religious. Keep, the Bible way, the church way. Teach them about the Bible, the church. Page of Pentacles reverse. Unrealistic, bad news, evil, childish. What? Student, yeah. Which is not the right thing to teach them. Student reverse. But they have supposed to be exploring the world for yourself and not going by man's way, because they are controlling everything. Hierophant, the devil. Okay. You thinking out the box. Having people think out the box. You making people think out the box. Get money, build houses, amen. Wet waters, I hear you. King of Wands, reverse. Rootless, not in charge, force. Can't lead, controlling. So they don't want the younger generation to know that they have a choice, to not believe the old way. And that's what your bloodline may have done. And that was the curse for you not to get up, or your blood, or your children. So they want to keep the curse going. What the fuck? Three of Cups, celebrate, style, wine, vineyard, threesomes. What? Code 3, license sirens. So celebrate or stay drinking, drugs, threesomes. I mean, what? They want to keep you in that state, not speaking your truth. So they'll give you, release the money, which the Creator already gave you. A delay is not a denial. But they want to make sure that you are on the same, teaching what they see the world or how things go. That's what I'm getting. Page of Pentacles, upright. Colleges, schools, everything they have. Like I was saying about create your own job, they want you to go by what the job see, because their family's getting rich off of you going to school to be a doctor, nurse, whatever it is that they have in order. The bloodline of those families who created those jobs are getting richer. You get some money, but you don't get as much as they do. And they don't like you encouraging people to do that. Empress. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. promise something and not doing it. Forced. Wake up. Fantasy. Spilled empty. Flying objects with getting out. Travel. So I don't know if your bloodline told them that I would lie. Make the children lie. What the Matrix. Getting out of the matrix. Not being tempted. Standing up for things. But they said that the bloodline wouldn't do that, or they don't want the bloodline to do that. The new Page of Swords reversed. Yeah, they want them to keep lying, or what is going on? I don't even know. Not fight back. Spine is, to me, it's like finding out what's going on, thinking for themselves. A tower of truth, half truths. King of Wands. Catastrophe, accidents. And they don't like that. They want them to be dumb and stupid. Another, what's his name? They just showed his tapes so they can use them. Epstein. People like that. They don't like that. So they say they'll cause an accident, they'll cause whatever. Okay. Wait a minute. King of Wands. Let's see what he's talking about. Two of Cups. Healing, agreement. Agreement, contracts, peace of mind. Join another two. What? Victory, Six of Wands, letters, victory news. Knight of Wands. I'm getting also so they can keep them in soldiers, whatever they need them for. Join the Army, Air Force, wars. But not in control. They don't. Nine of Wands reverse. Not being a victim. So thinking for themselves will cause them to not be in control, not be a victim of the system, to make them do whatever they want them to do. By you speaking the truth loudly with the Tower and the Ace of Swords. They don't like that. Two of Pentacles reverse. Juggling, letting them have ideas of truth. So they'll be able to think for themselves, figure out what they want to do. They don't like that. Seven of Swords reverse. Not being you, imposter, giving it back, coming clean, being honest. Yeah. Not stealing, killing. Everything they want us, everything the Ten Commandments they say for us not to do, they do. Okay? That's what they want them to do. Because then there'll be less people in jail, less people in the crazy house, less people in the hospitals, I guess. And they won't make no money. but they're being exposed. Leo energy. You expose them by helping others, encouraging others. You breaking a generational curse. They don't like that. Yeah. Show a lot of strength. Strong. Leo energy again. Yeah, you speak your truth. You're a speaker, authority, and charge. People listen to you. I'm thinking Kanye West coming to mind. You know, the president, he a Gemini. I don't know why they say his birthday was this week. He not an Aquarius. The old president, he spoke the truth. Emperor, a boss. Okay, Six of Cups reverse. An X, or this is like non-family, unhealthy. You touch people, still lovers reverse. Gemini energy, corrupt, violent, fake. Neighborhood, leaving, broke up, obsessed. Let's see. Issues in love, mood, danger. So this emperor or whoever is running the neighborhoods or whatever, this is what I'm getting out of this is they don't want them. They don't want families to help and care about each other. They don't want them to love each other. They want them to be corrupt, violent, controlling everything. They want everything to be chaotic. And you coming here speaking your truth and helping people is pissing them off. So you dealing with shit. Yeah. Stealing their money, stealing their land. Yeah, one of them toxic. This toxic family. That's how they want it to be. They enjoy this. You expose them by speaking your truth, by helping people, showing them they could be, whatever they want to be, open businesses. They don't want you messing with the youth. They don't want you messing with they created a bad foundation so they can study still, keep people low and down, arguing, fussing, looking bad, whatever, so they can sit back and laugh. Yeah, they don't want to be exposed. And you're exposing them. Raining on their parade. Ain't that something? Yeah, they can't put people, like I said, they can't, nobody be going to jail, nobody be confused, their third eye be open, can't capture and traffic people, and, people will be aware of what's going on, and they don't like that. Seven of Pentacles, frustrated work, they need workers, basically slaves. They need everything to stay like that, Masons, Eastern Stars. Okay. And you refusing and getting people to refuse their demands, what they put in place for people to do, which they violate every rule that they tell everybody not to do. Magician, helping them manifest, helping them, yeah. Queen of Cups, don't don't give a fuck, not nice, no protection. They want them not giving a fuck. They want mothers not caring about the kids, fathers not caring about the kids. And we got gay men and women, transgenders, all of that. So they wanted that for their sexual whatever for reasons, for wands, conflicts, not happy at home, challenge. Yeah, they need people that's not happy at home, that had a hard time, had bullies. So they get them in Hollywood. They can see how they do people. They get people feeling some type of way. They fuck up families for their own benefit. Um, so they can be able to fuck them and fuck their world up. And they leaving home, run away from home, don't be around family, don't love family, not stable, make them sad, depressed. What in the hell? And that's what they do. Okay, so but you bring peace, harmony, abundance, showing them another way to be. They can be peaceful, animals and humans can get along, successful, um, confident for their future, traveling, um, not in control of the elite four pentacles reverse, higher ups. They don't like that you do that. King of Cups, loving nature, Five of Cups, foreigners, feeling good, no losses. They don't want people happy, basically, because it threatens their business, their agenda. So something you're doing, if you're helping people, like that, whoever, they don't, maybe they want the young kid, because a lot of these jobs, they be wanting the young kids to be on there so they can go to bed with them. They go to bed with the older ones too, but it's better to manipulate the younger ones because uh, they feel like they stupid or dumb, I guess, and they can't go to bed with them. They can't manipulate whatever, and you tell them, give them encouragement, and somebody don't like that, and this been for generational. King of Cups, Knight of Cups reverse, reckless, unpredictable trickery. Yeah, waste spill. Yeah, they want to trick them. Okay. Yeah, and stab them in their back, violent, be able to do whatever, kill them, whatever they want to do to them, rape them, whatever, make them violent, have them erratic gangs, all that kind of stuff, father not in the home, mother and dad don't get along, choosing the wrong partner, going to bed with people you don't care about, babies come in, you don't care about the kids, whatever the world going through. So this might be something but here you come with intuition and insight, free of mind, if not body, and inside, okay, spreading the good news, spreading news of love, happy, Eight of Cups, walking away, drinking, yeah, walking freely, walking on the beach, you doing stuff, having choices, in life, and they don't want that. Yeah, they don't want that. They want your third eye blocked. They don't want you no motherfucking thing but what they tell you to do. This is fucked up. So they don't want to get no raises. They don't want to give shit. They want to, they want to keep your shit. They want to stop what you're getting. They want to cause a tower. Delaying, cause people havoc, cause you havoc, accidents, whatever, people fucking with you, bullies. The system doing this here, and they've been doing this for centuries. Not giving it back. So they might, I don't know if they want to take that raise back they gave you. Some, yeah, six of cups reverse. Witches, you dealing with witches and all kind of shit. Could be an ex involved. Damn. But they gonna be they exposed. They feel exposed. They feel exposed. You expose them. You expose all the secrets, and they don't like that. Future. You tell them happiness. Their future could be bright. They don't want that. Queen of. They don't want you being nice. They pissed off. They don't want moms and dads happy. They don't want kids happy. They don't want nobody motherfucking happy. Because they ain't happy. But justice here in karma. Order of the universe is higher than them. Temperance. Okay. Angels. But they also wanna mix DNA. They wanna steady do what they wanna do, but you're going on the right path. Don't worry about that. You're healing, you're balancing people out, you're balancing things out. Because it's judgment time. Their time is up. Call it trickery and lies. 7 of Wands reverse. They want to kill a crime scene. Area 51, all them secrets they kept, regroup, need energy, burnt out, exhausted, giving up, overwhelmed. Self what? Self-belief, believe, giving up. Yeah, it's the universe doing this. They sent you to do that. You're a star seed. The universe sent you down here. Like I was reading. These star seeds, just see. All these are star seeds. Universe sent you down here. Valerian. I read this one earlier. That's the lions. Here to help guide that revolution. Originated from Vega, brightest planet in Lyrian's constellation. Keepers of the most ancient knowledge, metaphysics, element of fire, realms beyond travel, very, very old souls may feel drawn to Egypt, close to home, strong sacral and root chakra, natural authoritative energy, drawn magic, all technology, metaphysical, connect to cats, feel stuck here and can't go home. Like, by the way, that home was reversed. Downfall of planet. Don't fear. Many Lyrians are here. Get a cat or someone who has a cat. Healing feline energy. Good for you. Can feel at home here. Love chaotic nature. That means Mother Nature. That's not always, of earth, life, and freedom. Follow what lights you up. Passionate. Stay grounded. Get in activities. In this physical world. You're incarnated in many other realms before, dimensions, stars, and universes. So this is not your first go round. This is what you do. You're star seed. There's plenty of us. And they know that. The higher ups know that. They know who you are. But they don't want you to know who you are. But since you still keeping that same, so they put you in the chaotic families to discredit you so that you won't know who you are, and you can stay in line and do the bullshit. But everything falling in your favor, because it's time. It's judgment time. It's karma time. You know what I'm saying? Six of Swords. Getting out of troubled waters, yeah. They gonna make sure you good. Wheel of Fortune again. Knight of Pentacles. Visitor, player, military, soldier. They gonna send a handler. So be careful with that. I don't know if it's gonna be Aquarius, but you're a healer, or people gonna be coming to you for healing. Protected, could be a soldier, could be somebody that the Creator sent. Yeah, they want to stop you from doing all this justice, doing all this good stuff, speaking your truth. Okay. They, like I say, they know who you are. They know your star seed. They know you're a healer. King of Cups reverse. Empress reverse. They don't want you to know who you are. So you got people around you that are enemies. Because every planet don't like each other. And these tyrants who stole and ran this planet, they got handlers around you. They don't want you to walk away. They don't want you to know who you are, so they trying to put magic on you, poison you, do whatever they can to stop you. Secretly spying or finding out what's going on, paying attention to break your heart. Two of Wands, reverse, have no vision, you know. Yeah, they want you prideful. But this is also, Five of Swords is also, losses. They want you to lose. Carrying a heavy load, blaming everything on you. People turning their back on you. Yeah, people turning their back on you. You waiting for your ships to come in. Abusive, they want to lie. They don't want to get judged. They want you to judge yourself, think something wrong with you. Okay. Good news, hard work, successful, letter, victory. Then they'll feel good they did their job. Once they have you fucked up, feel like nobody love you. So yeah, if you find yourself in a position where things are hard for you, you're on the streets doing some shit you really don't want to do, but you're adopted to that shit. Crime, they did that. They planned it out from the T before you even came here. They knew when you was coming. They knew when you was gonna be born. They knew what family they was gonna bring you through or what you chose. Cause I think they said they had the Arabic people deal with the jinns. Not all jinns are bad, cause we all got jinns in the family. But jinns they said was spying on. Make me think about Aquarius energy, because Aquarius is close to the gods. Remember, Zeus took the water bearer up to the heavens with the gods, and would tell the people, tell the Arabics say that they would tell them what the gods were saying, um, and what they were doing, so they know when certain things are gonna mess up their parade, what they got going on down here, and this specific jinns would tell them. So whatever they did for the jinns liked it. This is Arabic. I read this. I do a lot of research. Page of Cups. Yeah, good news, surprise. Okay. Yeah, don't be no fool. You good news. Okay. Ace of Wands, very passionate about what you do. Your new beginnings, birth. You have new ideas, very creative. They was trying to end it. It's not gonna happen. The Emperor don't want this change. Tyrants that's running this world. But you bring peace and harmony. They want your third eye closed, struggling, stuck at the crossroad. They want you stuck. Ace of Wands reverse. Self-doubt, missed opportunity. They want you blocked, not inspired. You get the idea. So that's kind of what's going on. They've been doing that to your family from generation to generation. You the generation breaker. Thank you for the bronze medal. I appreciate it. Carol. Yeah, so that's what's going on with that. Um, but you breaking the generational curse, and they on your ass. I know, because they on my ass, and many of like me. Sending all type of folks around. I don't try not to fuck with nobody. They mess with your family, your children. The children don't make the right choice. They want, they'll jump in and out of them. And if the dads treated you wrong, the kids got some of their blood in them, so they might do that until they know better. You know what I'm saying? Keep, asking the creators and ancestors to guide them the right path. But everybody has a choice. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Instead of sending you handle men or women that don't love you, they there to make you feel like shit, put you down, discredit you, give you the wrong advice. Yeah. So that's what's going on with that. Don't put your knee on no one's neck. Karma will eat you and your family up unless y'all a clone, no soul. Then it goes karma to the masters. True that. A lot of people, they have made clones. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Not real. We got robots. So you don't know who you're around. Bad demons, and it's good and bad and everything. Jumping in and out of them, making them do shit. All part of the agenda. Now we got Orisha here. Lua, L-O-A, spirits of Haitian voodoo, God Yoruba, religion, spiritual beings, intermediaries between humans and high God, Bondi, assist us daily, powerful spirits, messengers, assist supreme beings, Bondi, spirits of either ether, divine, or human origin, guiding protection, assistance with daily affairs to followers, offer good drinks and other items, rituals and ceremonies, your ancestors. So get your off or altar and thank them. Papa Legba, Mama Wata, Shango, all of them. Babalua, smallpox, epidemic diseases, heal everything they try to send at you. They don't want us to believe in the ancestors. I was listening to somebody came on today. They said they got some kind of ritual that if your loved ones passed away and they stuck and you still feel them around you, you could do this ritual they got and you could send them on their way. They don't want you to believe in the ancestors at all. They want to say they stuck. They here to help you fight these folks, but they want to send them on their way so they can study fuck you up. I would say, listen to this shit here. These folks think, and a lot of people gonna believe it. Oh yeah, I feel her around me. She needs to move on, or he needs to move on. If they with the ancestors, they gonna come back and forth to make sure you okay. To kick people ass in the spiritual world, they're people that's fucking with you, that's on their side that you can't see, and other things they send at you. I'm sick of y'all coming for me. Hello. Where's the love, loyalty, respect, trust, and honor? Well, them people. See, but if people don't know, because in the Bible it said the dead is what Jesus said, let the dead fear the dead, bury the dead, and when you're dead, you're dead. And we all know that's a lie. Evidence, investigating, and a whole cage, dog catcher, truck, cellar, ice cream truck, attic, well, trash bin, bag, luggage, box, trunks, bio, ditch, 18-wheelers, out of tow trucks, country, business, train, airplane, but evidence. Okay. Burn. Wait a minute. What is it? Cut up. Freezer. Damn. Buried. In yard. Tree. Yeah, this all the shit they be doing. Over or under a bridge. Streams. Concrete. Yeah, you know, they've been smuggling people in 18-wheelers, burning people, cutting people up. We got human food going around. We got all kinds of shit. They like all that pig-ass shit. Old car and the walls and a pipe. Just people who could be, where they bury people and kill, whatever. Sodomize. So much bullshit. They like all that shit. They trying to put fear in you that they'll do this for you. But your ancestors say, oh, I don't think so. I don't think so. Signing or trying to sign contracts or using your signature for inheritance, heirs property, may have said you're sick or incompetent, so they can sign, won't work unless the lawyer or judge is crooked or crooked cop, or pictures or video of you set you up but still need to talk to you, not receiving your paperwork, mail, money owed to you, don't want you to have it. So that's created already. Something is already from you, from your ancestors, it's yours, and they trying to hold it up. They want to keep the money. They want to make sure you die or something. Narrow escape. Okay, something happened. Close call. So whatever they were finna do, they was on your ass. They was finna take you out. But ancestors and guides intervene. Issue, trickery, crossroads, misfortune, chaos, death, travelers, messenger. You talk to them about tricksters, tricky things people do. That's the Orishas, fake friend from past involved. You may want you to be under them. And you're not under them anymore. You're not dealing with them anymore. Cursing, trying to curse your life. So there was a friend maybe you trusted, but they was a fake friend. Handler, sin in your life. May not even be real. Ouch. Yeah, that hurt. Smart ass. Yes I am. Guess they you is, huh? You finding out what the fuck going on. No trace, a clue. There's something or someone, camera, something that somebody that know. I don't know if anybody looking for anybody or doing an investigation. Some places it's just shitholes. I'm getting this all the time. Full of shit. You ain't nobody's slave or flunky. Hello. Or side piece. Hello. Have so many people working for them. People you love, but don't love you. Damn. That's the hurtful part. Neighbors. Don't know. This somebody was telling me that a neighbor, she noticed that when she come outside, the neighbor them doing the same thing every day. Same shit. That's not normal. That's like a robotic or a clone or something. Egui, AGWU, God of Health, Divination and Medicine. Calling your Orishas. Deities, that's yours. Got good and bad. Crime scene, getting rid of evidence. Did see the crime scenes. Clean up. California, Virginia, West Virginia. Y'all have your own gifts. Use them. Hello. Well, I hope that helps. Divinely guided, if you're still here. That's what the cards and what the ancestors say was going on in the universe. Why they messing with you. And whoever else is for Gemini energy or in your chart or just the system. Whatever it may be. All right, y'all. I'm going to go try to get me some sleep. Being on. It's a dark, skinny thing. Good night, beans. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Or morning. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank y'all for the 26. I don't know if that's dollars or cents. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later, okay?